Good afternoon, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, afternoon in Korea.
Yeah, that's
Morning
true.
here.
Nice to meet you.
But anyway, happy Thursday to you and happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holiday.
Mm. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, but I have
Mm.
some problem about my um, program. To be honest,
Oh,
I tried to upload using Chrome, but it has
mm-hmm.
computer program I need to change, so I'm a little bit late.
It's okay. I think Chrome doesn't work here. We're still using Internet Explorer.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mm.
So I,
Well, now I'm using 3.
mm, you mean
Continue,
Internet
sorry.
Explorer and cell phone or another one?
Yes. Actually, I'm using Internet Explorer using the company application for our video class.
Uh-huh.
But I also use Google for my work
Mm.
on the other side. And I'm using Microsoft Edge.
Uh-huh.
So 3 of them all at the same time. But anyway, I think this is our first time having class, so let me properly introduce myself. My name is Teacher Warren. What about you? How can I call you?
Please call me James.
James?
Mm.
Hmm. What is Young? Is that your Korean name?
Yang is my first name. You can call me Yang.
Oh, okay.
I think Yang is more
So I,
convenient for you. Is it right?
hmm, that's correct because
Mm.
we have a lot of James here in the company. I think Young is very unique.
Okay.
Okay.
And Yang
And
is
I
for.
received a message from I received a message from the company. They told me that you wanted to study IELTS. Is that correct?
That's correct. I already tested IELTS last month,
Mm,
but my weak point is
okay.
speaking, so I try to upgrade my skill to with
I
you.
see. Sure, and I'm very happy to help you improve your skill. But before that, you mean you already took the test last month,
Yeah,
right? May I ask what your score was?
4.5.
Oh,
The overall
and what is
score
your
is
desired
5.5.
score?
Pardon?
Mm, what is your desired score? What is your goal?
My desired score is overall 6.5,
Mm,
and
so you want 7.
yeah, and all of the four sections should be over 6.
Mm, okay. So 6.5 then is the minimum. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you're taking IELTS general, right?
Yeah. No, I mean
And
academic.
you're academic.
Mm,
Okay. So does that mean you're going to study abroad?
that's true.
Oh, okay. So before we continue with your IELTS, I'm going to ask you 4 questions, okay?
Sure.
And I want you to answer them. And after that, you can also ask me any questions that you want.
Can I use
So these
this
questions,
pencil
I'm
and
sorry,
board?
what?
Can I use this pencil and board, whiteboard on screen?
Oh, sure.
I
You
can.
can.
Okay,
Yes.
sure. Go on.
If you want, there's also a box, a dotted box. You can press that and then you can type like this. Did you see that?
Wow.
Okay, yes. You can type it here as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is your first time studying in this company, right?
Yeah, that's true. Then
Oh,
how
that's why.
you type this whiteboard?
Hmm. So in the box, you
Mm.
can see there a dotted square. Can you see a square that looks like this?
Yeah.
And then there's letter I inside. You press that box,
Mm.
and then you press it on the screen.
I see. I see.
Then, yes, like that. Hmm.
Aha.
So now you know,
Yeah.
right?
There are many
Uh,
menus of
yes.
this outside. Yeah.
Options or features.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my first question for you is, how long have you been studying English?
It's almost 10 years because when I was young, I studied English, especially for
Mm-hmm.
the grammar and reading and listening skill.
Mm.
But speaking and writing is not
Okay.
unusual
Mm.
works for me.
So you mean, okay. So you meet a lot of unfamiliar words.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you study through online before, or did you go to other countries to study in an academy?
I didn't.
Mm. So you mean this is your first time having online class?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and this is your first day too. Is this your first day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Wow, I'm so sorry.
I usually bought the books to read and
Mm-hmm.
study.
Okay. Self-study, right?
Yes.
Mm. I think it's good that you're trying to improve your skill doing self-study. That's a great
Mm.
thing. However, when it comes to IELTS, there are some parts that you cannot self-study all by yourself. And that is
Mm.
actually your speaking, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to talk, you
Mm.
need to have someone to have a conversation with.
Mm.
And I'm here as your teacher who will be really happy and excited to teach you. So, what is your job and where are you planning to go?
I am researcher and I
Hmm.
try to find my field. It didn't decide yet.
Hmm. Oh, you haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Hmm. Can you
For
say
the
that again? I haven't decided yet.
I haven't decided yet.
Hmm.
For the
Okay.
first time, I need I get scores, so I try
Mm.
at the first time.
Well, you experienced it, so you already know how to take the IELTS, right?
Yeah.
And what IELTS is all about.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of probably a preview.
Mm.
Okay. So as you know, IELTS, it's divided into two parts,
Mhm.
right? We have your general and your academic.
Mhm.
And since you're going to take academic,
Mhm.
we have here four skills: your listening, your reading, your speaking, and your writing.
Yeah, that's
Correct?
true.
So only writing and listening are the ones that differ.
Yeah.
So here, if you're going to study academic, we're
Mm.
going to have here your speaking.
Mm.
So speaking is similar to your general. It has three parts,
Yeah.
right? Mm. So you have your part 1, part 2, and part 3.
Yeah.
As you know, part 1 consists of 4 to 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and this is actually just an interview and self-introduction. introduction,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So the purpose of this is to let the examiner know how good your English skill is.
Mm-hmm.
And part two is your long run, which will take you about 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So you will be given a prompt or a
Mm.
question, a paper,
Yeah.
and you also have time to write your answer on a piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Yeah, that's true.
And finally, part three is an interview, which lasts for 4 to 5 minutes, a
Mm.
total of 11 to 14 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's true.
Mm. So there are so many skills and so many questions that you need to learn here. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to teach you all of them if you become my regular student. But I was wondering, in English, it has many different parts.
Mm.
You have your reading, speaking, listening, grammar, pronunciation, and a lot more. So, which do you find the most difficult for you?
Mm. Do you know OP?
OPIC? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I also um, did the test OP, and
Mhm.
I took the what was that? The result for my test.
Mhm.
Mm,
Mhm.
the paper in the test, I have to use the long sentence and using
Mhm.
some, I mean, paragraph, long paragraph. I didn't
Mhm.
remember the word. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The
Paragraph.
report, yeah, report is long paragraph, and I have to use the various sentence. So
Mhm.
it is the so I figure out it is very difficult point to upgrade
Mhm.
my skill and point. So I try
Mhm.
to I wanna upgrade this uh, skill mainly, and also I know
Mhm.
I my pronunciation is not good at
Mhm.
other people, so I try to um, upgrade this kind of things.
Okay. Well, I'm very happy that you realize your problems and your weaknesses. And that is one great thing. Because in order for us to improve,
Mm.
first, you have to know what your weaknesses are,
Yeah.
and you have to also know your strengths,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
After that, we have to find solutions
Mm.
or techniques or strategies to help us improve your skill,
Mm.
right? So, what were the things that you did to help you upgrade your skill?
I don't know. So
Mhm.
if I know, maybe I try. I know nowadays I watch shallow
That's
video
good.
clips and try to listen carefully and some speak
Mhm.
fastly and and speaking shadow speaking uh,
Shadowing.
shadowing with
Mhm.
video clip is good for these things. So and
Mhm.
I don't know how to upgrade. Just I think just uh, speaking a lot and I
Mhm.
use English as much as I can.
Okay. Well, it's good that you've tried, but now that you're in this company, we, as your professional teachers, will help you figure out on how to do that. Okay? So it is true that watching some videos, reading some books, mimicking and shadowing, these are good ways for you to improve.
Mm-hmm.
However, in our class, what I'm going to do is a practical application. Okay?
That's
So
true.
it means I will pretend to be your examiner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask you some questions and you will
Mm.
try to answer that. After you answer, I'm going to teach you your mistakes and what are the better ways for you to answer the question. Okay?
Using IELTS
Yes.
books in this book.
Yes, of course.
Do
This
you
one.
recommend book? Are we using this IELTS book level lesson one from lesson one?
Well, this is the beginning,
Mm.
but if you want to skip lesson one, or if you have your own book, your own material, you
Mm.
can send it to me so we can use it in this class.
Mm.
Have
But
you seen this book already?
I I'm not, but I just slow, fastly reading this.
Ah,
Uh,
so you want to go to the lesson immediately.
mm. But how are you? How how do you think about the and no, it depends on the skills, but
Hmm.
actually I know the um, structure of IH, so I think this one is not
Mm-hmm.
useful for me. I think
Okay.
lesson 2 or lesson 3.
Yes. So I'm just showing you the book. Anyway, we don't have time left.
Mm,
So next time we can study with the real topic.
mm,
And if you have any books that you want, you
mm,
can just send it to me so
mm,
we can use that.
mm-hmm,
Okay? All right. Well, thank you for today.
mm,
And I hope that, we can have an amazing class next time. See
yeah.
ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.